She didn't flinch. Not when the young officer pointed at her chest and laughed. You think that little limp gets you out of inspection?" The room stilled. But she didn't. She stood tall, hands clasped behind her back, boots locked like anchors, face calm. The insult swept past her like a gust of wind brushing stone. His smirk stayed, for now. But then she moved. With quiet, deliberate grace, she stepped forward. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't ask permission. She just unbuttoned her uniform shirt. Not to shock. Not to challenge. Just to show. And when she pulled back the fabric, everything stopped. Air left the room. Even the Admiral forgot to breathe. Across her ribs, long, deep scars. Faded, jagged, brutal. The kind of wounds that don't lie. The kind no one walks away from without leaving part of themselves behind. The officer took a step back, but no one else moved. Her name was Lieutenant Camille Reigns. Age 31. Combat medic. Bronze Star. 3 deployments. And a bullet that nearly ended her life, but never touched her duty. The limp? Shrapnel near her spine. She refused full retirement. Instead, she retrained. Reassigned. Worked in dusty tents with cracked voices and quiet hands, cleaning wounds. Holding those who were never held again. Once, she spent 6 silent hours in the back of a supply truck, humming an old lullaby while a dying 19-year-old soldier slipped away in her arms. She didn't know his name until afterward. Still, she visits his grave every year. No parades. No speeches. Just service. And that morning, she showed up at Naval Base Ground for reassignment. Some clerical error flagged her as unfit. The Admiral called her in, maybe to evaluate, maybe to dismiss. She didn't care. But when the young officer mocked her, the moment was already bigger than any order. Camille said nothing. She didn't need to. The Admiral stepped forward. His eyes locked on the lightning bolt scars crisscrossed over her ribs. He wasn't just seeing wounds. He was seeing the cost. The kind of courage no medal can fully honor. Someone whispered from the back. She carried a dying corporal on her back while she was bleeding out. No one admitted saying it, but the silence broke like glass. The Admiral raised a hand. The room froze. Then he said, soft but cutting through arrogance like a blade, "She has nothing to prove to any of us." The young officer's face turned red. His gaze dropped. Camille calmly buttoned her shirt. Hands steady. Back straight. "You may stand down, Lieutenant Reigns," the Admiral said. But then, his tone softened. "We owe you more than just orders." A salute, not from regulation, but from reverence. Silent. Unbroken. Unshakable. Still, she said nothing. Because truth doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it just stands. If you believe in the quiet strength of our heroes, tell us where you're watching from. Leave a comment. And subscribe for more stories that honor the silence that built this country.